Hi, welcome back to Charities from the Heart. I'm Gloria Quisel-Halles, and we're here, as we know, giving back to the world what the world is giving us through charities. And I have the honor of having this evening my wonderful plastic surgeon, Dr. Leif Rogers. Hi, Dr. Rogers.
Hi,
how you
how
doing? Mwah, mwah. Hello, how do I look today?
Oh, you look fantastic.
Thank you. I haven't seen you in a while, so I need to know what's going on with your surgeries. What's happening with my doctor? Can you tell us about?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've been busy, of course. I mean, we still do pretty much the same kind of things we've been doing, which is about half cosmetic surgery, as you know. And
yes.
we do a fair amount of that. But what I guess my passion, especially for the topic of this evening, is the reconstruction I do, which is for breast cancer. A lot of women obviously have breast cancer. It's the most common type of cancer among women in the United States.
Yes.
And a lot of women also end up getting mastectomies. They have their breasts removed because of cancer, and going through life without breasts is quite disfiguring for most people.
That's true.
And so they choose to have reconstruction.
So you go through the implants and you replace it with silicone. Is that happening still?
Oh yeah, we still do that. But I mean, my area of expertise isn't that. But we actually take tissues from one area.
Okay.
I guess you could call it recycling. But we take tissues from like the abdomen. This is something we'd normally throw away if you were doing a tummy tuck, for instance, or from the inner thigh, or even from the buttocks, from the bottom, and build breasts out of it.
Oh, that's great. That's a great work.
It's technically very challenging, a little bit physically challenging as well, just because they're long surgeries. But we actually remove it and we sew blood vessels back together under the microscope. So it's.
But that's wonderful, because if you have cancer and and you have to remove your breast, it's like something that you're not really feeling comfortable by being breastless. You know what I mean? And then you have the chance to bring them back to being confident on being themselves again, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's a wonderful thing that you're doing then.
It really does change a lot of women's lives.
Any other ways, any other surgeries that I know that you've been doing? I think you're involved with Iraq, and you're doing some kind of rebuilding,
yes,
or doing reconstruction surgery on the soldiers?
Iraq Stars is a charitable foundation where they, I'm involved in doing the actual surgeries on these soldiers who have been injured in Iraq. The military hospitals do what they can for them, but they usually don't have the super specialists that we have in the rest of the community. So they'll do what they can to reconstruct them, and often they still don't look normal, and they still have problems. So we help them, especially if they don't have their own means to have it done, to help reconstruct them to a level of more normality, so they can fit into society better.
So they come to you, or you get a chance to go to
where they are? No, for Rockstar they actually come to us.
They come to you.
Yes.
Is there any other charities that you're doing at the moment?
There's another one I'm involved in called the Afghanistan World Foundation, and this is to help train doctors in Afghanistan in different techniques, and the part that I'm in charge of is the reconstructive techniques. In Afghanistan, there are all these landmines that exist that have been there for many, many years, and people get injured and killed by these landmines on a regular basis.
That's horrible.
And they don't really have really good reconstructive techniques there. So the plan, and this hasn't actually happened to date, we're still trying to raise enough money to do this. But
do you have the website for that charity? Because we didn't get the other charities. Is it www? Is it a site?
It's AfghanistanWorldFoundation.org, I think. It's .org.
And the other foundation for Iraq is www.
IraqStar.org as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And let me ask you one more thing, Doctor. Since we're giving back to the world what the world is giving us, how do you go about saving our planet? Anything special that my doctor is doing?
Well, I mean, medicine is an interesting place to do this kind of thing. Our priorities are, of course, taking care of the patients, and that's first priority. The ways that we can help the planet, at least in doing that, is at least not be wasteful. The medical community is known for being wasteful. We throw away things all the time. We open stuff, especially in the operating room, sutures we don't use, equipment and other things. There's a lot of waste within the culture. So that's one thing we try to do. We try not to waste. We try not to open the sutures, and they're very expensive sutures. And things we do happen to open and not use, we try to collect. And those things we can actually bring to third world countries and use them in places where it's technically more acceptable to use stuff like that. You can re-sterilize them.
That's fantastic. Anything with the housing? And I think you're doing something with some kind of housing, recycling, green?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yes, I just want to.
There is a building product that I'm involved in, peripherally. I mean, it's obviously a secondary thing, but it's a great product. It's insulated concrete form, which is it's a known product out there. It's a type of building material, It's very green because you build it, it's essentially building with concrete, but there are these styrofoam forms that you use to build the concrete. It goes up very, very fast. It's cost efficient, and it's very energy efficient, extremely energy efficient.
That's great.
And if people actually built with this, their energy bills would be a fraction of what they are now.
Well,
and buildings would last, gosh, I don't know,
that's
10
a big
times
help
longer.
to the environment. That's fantastic. And you're from New York, and now you're in Beverly Hills, and you're doing all this wonderful charitable work besides being a fantastic surgeon. So you want to repeat once more the two sites that we have people coming to click and really donate time for donations?
Well, the first one is Iraq Star,
okay.
and that's www.irakstar.org.
And the second charity?
Okay, the second one is the Afghanistan World Foundation, and that's www.afghanistanworldfoundation.org. And you can donate to both of those.
Thank you, Dr. Leif Rogers. It's a pleasure being here with you today. I learned a lot about you, and I want you to learn too. The world is there for you. God bless you. Thank you.